All right, guys, last video for today. So we are looking at the non-specific or innate defense system in the body. We know we're constantly under attack, okay? And so basically we're going to talk about this first division of the immune system. Okay. This is a cool graphic that's in the new book, and it's a really cool table that shows the difference between the two divisions, the innate or nonspecific defense mechanisms in the immune system and the adaptive or specific defense mechanisms. And these are the two sections of your visual journal. So today we're just basically going to focus on probably this first line of defense, and then tomorrow I'll probably go into the second line and a little of the third. Okay. So looking here, the first line of defense is pretty obvious, guys. You have a huge blanket of skin that's wonderfully protecting you. All right. That's pretty obvious. The mucous membranes, like the sticky mucus of, your respiratory passages, your digestive passages, the secretions found on your skin and in these mucous membranes, guys, they're amazing at defending you. Okay, and so let's talk a little bit more about that. First and foremost, above this black line right here, above this black line, you're basically looking at the innate response. Okay, and this is something that you are born with, that you have this from day one. You have skin from day one, you have mucous membranes, you have a response in the body of, when something goes wrong, we have redness, we have pus, we have inflammation, fever, things like that. Those your body does not have to learn how to do. You do them automatically. The cool thing about this is that your response time for this part of your immune system is very quick. From 0 to 12 hours, your body is in full blown defense mode with these innate or non specific mechanisms. Okay. Later on, in terms of getting like a virus like chickenpox or measles or the flu, okay, those kinds of things, pneumonia, your body is responding in this adaptive way. And that basically means that we're learning how to fight these different organisms, these different pathogens. The response here takes a little bit longer, though, because we're actually having to form new cells, we're having to make antibodies, we're having to have a different kind of response. And so we'll learn more about that as we go. But for today, let's just look at your things that you're basically born with, okay? So again, your body coverings, your skin, your nasal mucosa, grabbing invaders, protecting you in this really basic way. We have specialized cells that we're going to talk about that grab invaders, like this bacteria seen right here. Here you see one of your natural killer cells, the yellow cell, attacking this orange cancer cell. You have a lot of chemicals in the body, from saliva to acids in the stomach. Okay, again, producing a very natural defense. Okay, looking at the skin and the mucous membranes, we're pretty familiar with a lot of these already. But one thing you may not realize is the pH of your skin is actually designed to inhibit bacterial growth. Okay, sebum, or your oil from your sebaceous glands, is toxic to different pathogens, different organisms, okay? Things like vaginal secretions are very acidic, okay? Because we don't want to introduce bacteria from any entry point in the body, whether that be through a little hair follicle or through, ingesting food or taking in air, things like that. All right. So pH levels are designed by your body in order to create this hostile environment in the body and on the surface of the body to pathogens. All right. It makes a lot of sense, this acid environment in the stomach. So your stomach mucosa secreting this hydrochloric acid. We're digesting proteins in the body, but we're also digesting, bacteria. We're killing it with this acid. We're killing invaders as well. In your saliva, in your tears, you have chemicals. Lysozymes are going to basically make bacteria burst open, and so they won't be able to survive when they come into contact with these fluids that have enzymes that destroy in them. Again, mucus capturing invaders so they can be destroyed. Okay. When we talk about specialized cells and chemicals, we're already into that second line of defense.